Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop here at Rathbone Manor and to this story here of these 3 pipe wrenches. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but I picked up this particular, this one here at the car boot sale, and I first saw it, I thought, oh, it's a nice little record pipe wrench, but on closer inspection it says Garrington here, so what we've got is a little bit of a hybrid. Somebody's obviously lost the original jaw, or maybe it broke, who knows, and they've replaced it with this record one they found somewhere. I said to the guy, and he said, oh, what, the adjustable spanner down there? Yeah, that's £1. So I thought, okay. So yeah, I had that for £1 then, and I thought to myself, what do you suppose the chances are of me finding a proper Garrington dynamic jaw for this Garrington The Blackbird? Pretty slim, I would have thought, and I thought to myself, yeah, probably not going to happen. Anyway, earlier on this year, I went to, when the car boots opened again, I went along to a car boot sale and I found this rather nice 14-inch Garrington The Blackbird. This one, as you can see, is complete with its proper jaw. It's just exceedingly oily and horrible. Could do with a damn good cleaning up, possibly in the parts cleaning tank at work. That would clean it up very nicely. But yeah, certainly is a good clean up. As I say, this is a complete Garrington wrench. I was quite pleased. I had to haggle with the guy a little bit to get it for a sensible price, but yeah, so I got that one. So I was quite pleased with that one. So that makes 2 Garrington The Blackbirds. This one being a hybrid. Again, still looking for a jaw. What's the chance of finding a jaw floating about by itself? Very slim, I would have thought. And then a month or so later, I'm mooching through yet another stall of vintage tools, which I absolutely love doing, and I came across this Walworth. I thought, oh, that's good, because I've got a small Walworth, this one here. You see it's a Walworth. There's a little 8-inch. Very nice. I cleaned that up. I cleaned it very nicely indeed. I got this from the car boot seller. In fact, I got this from the same car boot sale that I got this one from. So when I saw this one, I thought, goody, a Walworth 18-inch. This one says genuine Stilsons on here, because I believe Walworth had the original patent to work with to do these things. Anyway, when I got it home, I'm looking at the jaw here, dynamic jaw here. I thought, not quite right. And when you actually look at it, British made. So I'm like, what? Because Walworths are made in the USA. So I'm like, that does look rather familiar, actually. And it's the same as the jaw on my 14-inch Garrington. So I'm like, oh, really? So I thought, oh, let's have a look. So I wound it off and started having a look at it. So, British made. Can't see anything else on here. But it is most certainly, definitely, as you can see there, that is definitely a Garrington dynamic jaw. And so we've got British made, got something there, whatever. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, so I've got something there, British made. Garringtons are made in Britain. I've got a little bit of something else in there, but there's definitely a Garrington jaw here. And of course this Garrington's an 18-incher as well. Now when I looked at the Walworth pipe wrench online, the pictures online, the jaw is very similar to this record jaw, as you can see here. So I thought, oh, I know what I'll do then. Let's take the record jaw out of here, like thusly, and what we can do is we can swap it for the Garrington and pop the Garrington into the Garrington pipe wrench, like so. And then what we can do is pop the record dynamic jaw into the Walworth like this, and then just gives it a very similar shape and pattern head that the Walworths had on them from what I've seen in the photos and pictures. And this gives me a complete Garrington the Blackbird. The Garrington Blackbird dynamic jaw that I got here is in much nicer condition, because you can still see traces of the black paint they used to put on them. The handle of this one is very much more grubby and dirty. And the other thing I don't like about it is the pin. I don't like that pin at all. And also what we have is we have a bit of a gap going on here. Look, hopefully you can see that. Let's move some light over. There we go, look at the gap, look, see? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap this pin out here, put a nicer, much nicer pin through there, and I'll see if I can't close up that gap a little bit as well, because I'm not happy with that either. And obviously we'll get the rust off of it. That will make it look much nicer, I think. Probably can get, if I can, get some black paint in here. See if we can bring it up to sort of like new again, because it's basically in very good condition, I think, apart from what's going on just here. But yeah, very nice. So now I have two Garrington the Blackbirds and one hybrid Walworth record 18-inch wrench now. Okay guys, so what do you think are the chances of my going along to the boot sale next year, hopefully when they reopen, and finding a Walworth dynamic jaw for this? And wouldn't it be good if it was an 18-inch record? That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Yeah, what are the chances of that happening, guys? Come on, really? Let me know down in the comments below what you think the chances of that are happening next year then. So that is the story of my three pipe wrenches here. I'm really pleased to have two proper full Garrington the Blackbirds here. All I just need to do is sort this one out as well. I do enjoy collecting old British tools. I do actually have some more Garringtons. I have, I think it's two Garrington adjustable spanners that I am currently working on. We have a Garrington jackdaw. This is an 8-inch. I've had to do something with a pin in that one. And we have the same thing here, Garrington the jackdaw. This is a 10-inch. As you can see, it needs a bit of a de-rusting, so that'll be going in the vinegar. I think it runs not too bad, but yeah, so I'm working on those two as well. Okay then, a tale of three 18-inch pipe wrenches, or this one's actually a 14-inch, so a tale of two 18-inch and a 14-inch, two of them Garringtons and one Walworth hybrid record here. So that's an interesting task for me next year, find a proper jaw for this little fellow here. Alright guys, thanks for popping over to Rathbone Manor and the workshop, taking a look at these three wrenches with me. Hope you enjoyed it. And so I'm pretty glad to have two Garrington the Blackbirds complete now. I was just looking for a dynamic jaws for this now then. Alright guys, well thanks for popping over and thanks for watching.